Most people think that you need a big audience or some complicated business plan or an expensive online course for you to start making money online. But the truth is, there are ordinary people right now making money online by selling simple PDFs. I'm talking about guides, checklists, short ebooks. All these are simple documents that you create and then you upload them on a website online and then you start selling them to people around the world. People can buy these documents instantly. And the crazy part is that most of these people doing this are complete beginners. Today, I want to show you how you can be able to do this for yourself and show you also why this is the simplest business idea that you can implement today. But first, let's start off with the basics. This type of business is what you call selling digital products. A digital product is any type of product that you can access online. But in this particular case, I'm going to be talking about stuff like checklists, guides, ebooks, templates, just basic stuff that you can put together in the form of a PDF. And the reason why people will be buying it is because that PDF is helping them solve a particular problem that they have. When I'm talking about solving problems, I'm not talking about stuff like solving global warming or curing cancer. But I mean simple things. For example, maybe someone just started a business and they don't have money to hire an accountant to teach them how to file their tax returns. If you're someone who has got that knowledge and experience, you can create a PDF that walks people through step by step how they can actually do that. And because it's something that's important to many people who are starting businesses, they will be willing to remove money to pay for that. So make sure that you just watch this video all the way to the end because I'm going to show you examples of different problems that you can solve or PDFs that you can create. And the best part is that even as a complete beginner, you'll be able to do this in just a couple of minutes. Now, before I show you how this actually works, this that you're seeing right here is my own website, right? You can actually go and look for it yourself, yourbustedly.com. And one of the things that I do is that I sell digital products. All these that you're seeing are digital products that I'm selling. They're solving different problems. For example, 30 online side hustle ideas, right? Someone will come to my website, click on this, and then buy it. And then I get paid money for them simply buying that document. I created it once, but many people around the world can buy it from me. Now, this is what my website looks like in the back end, meaning the part where I can actually edit my website and see all the sales that are happening on my account. As you can see in the past few days, this is the amount of money that I made. But if I change this to all time, you'll be able to see that in total, I've earned over $27,661 on this one website alone. I'm not saying this to brag or to show off. I'm just trying to show you that I am doing exactly what I want to show you in this video. And not only am I doing it for myself, but this is one of my students or former clients that I've actually helped to do this exact process I'm going to show you. She managed to make over 145,000 rands, which is around $8,000 in the space of 3 months by simply selling PDFs. She's just a single mother who wanted to earn income for herself so that she could quit a 9-to-5 job. If she can do this, you can be able to do the same thing as well. And then I've got a couple other testimonials right here on my website. Lots of people that sent me thank you messages. Lots of people that send me videos thanking me for helping them. Lots of them made their first few sales. Some of them made their first few thousands. And these are real people from around the world that have helped to actually make money using this process. The one thing that all these people that I've worked with all had in common is that they were all beginners with no experience, coming from different backgrounds, but they were all committed to want to learn how to make money online. And by me showing them step by step exactly what they needed to do, they were able to get results for themselves. So it's not a complicated business. Even complete beginners can do this. Now let's talk about something that's very interesting that will give you the bigger picture of what exactly we're trying to do here. Let's say that you create a guide or a PDF and it only costs $10. If you manage to sell that PDF to 10 people every single day, it means that you'll be generating $100 a day. And now imagine that you are able to sell that every single day for the next 30 days. It means that at the end of the month, you're going to have $3,000 in your pocket. You create the PDF once, but then you sell it to as many people over and over again. That's just an example of what's possible. I'm not saying this to say that everyone who's going to follow my instructions are going to make $3,000 by the end of the month. It's just to paint a picture of what you could potentially do. And also, if you wanted to increase your sales and make more money, you just need to sell it to more people, or you just need to increase your price. And you could find yourself going from that $3,000 to $6,000 or $10,000 or more. It's the exact same business. You create the product once. It's going to be solving this particular problem for people, and then you sell it to people around the world. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now, but Marshall, I don't have any knowledge or I don't have any information that I think people would want to buy. Or to even go deeper, you're probably feeling like, but Marshall, I don't know how to write these types of PDFs, or I don't know how to write a book. The best part about this process is that you don't have to be the one who actually creates the ebook or the PDF. You can actually use AI to help you through the process. And let me show you how to do it. ChatGPT is a free tool that anyone can use. You're just going to simply go to ChatGPT, create a brand new account, and then you're just going to come in here and type and say something like this. I'm just going to say, help me create a beginner guide about how to start a small vegetable garden. And then you're going to press enter. But before I press enter, to give you context, let's say that I want to sell a book to people around the world who want to learn how to do gardening. Now, maybe you're asking yourself, why would someone want to learn this? There are some people in different parts of the world who grew up in the city and maybe they just bought a new plot of land and they've got no idea what to do with it. You might feel like this is basic knowledge that everyone should have, but to someone else, somewhere around the world, it's a problem that they don't know how to solve, and that's why they'll be willing to pay money. I've just added there to say start with an outline. Then I'm just going to press enter. And then what ChatGPT is going to do is that it's going to access the internet, do research for me, and find out what's the best title to call this book. And this is the best topics to include inside of the book. For example, it's going to be called The Beginner's Guide, How to Start a Small Vegetable Garden. And then this is what's going to be inside of the book. There's going to be an introduction where it talks about why starting a vegetable garden is a great idea, the benefits, and then what beginners should expect inside of the book. And then it goes on to chapter 2, decide where to plant your garden. Chapter 3, start small. Chapter 4, choose easy vegetables to grow. And then it goes on and on and on. And if I scroll down all the way, you can see that it's got 14 different chapters. Now, normally it would take me days, weeks, or even months to be able to get this information, because that's how long it takes for you to write a book or a guide. But as you can see, with AI, we've already got our outline. Once I'm happy with that outline, I can then continue with ChatGPT, and I'll say something like this. Let's start writing section by section. Make the writing style informal, as if talking to a friend, but in detail. Start with the introduction. Now, you can tell it whatever writing style you want it to have. For example, if you're writing a business guide or book, you tell it to write in business language. But because I want this to be for complete beginners, anyone should be able to read this. That's why I chose that style. I just click enter again. And then as you can see, it starts writing up the introduction for me. And as you can see, it's done writing the introduction. And I just simply need to read through it. If I'm happy with it, I then can tell it to write the next part. I just simply type next in there, press enter again, and then it's going to start writing chapter 2. So the whole idea here is that you're going to keep writing each chapter, one chapter at a time. And then when you are done with that, you then copy it, for example, into a document online or on your computer, and then you save it as a PDF. And then immediately you have got something that you can start selling to people. Like I showed you earlier on, I've made thousands of dollars from using this exact method. And this is one of the books that I actually wrote using that exact same method. I use AI to help me to write all these details here. And so many people have bought this. I've made a lot of money for myself from this. And as you can see, it's a simple document that people can buy from me as a document like this or as a PDF. In this particular case, I was basically teaching people how to get started with freelancing. If you don't know what that is, it's the process of taking your knowledge and your skills and then you offer them out to people as a service on the internet. In my case, I was offering out graphic design and web design services. Here's another example of something that you could possibly create using this whole process. This is going to be your book cover, what it could look like. You can design it to look like anything you want. And I know exactly what you're probably thinking right now. Marshall, how do I design something like this so that when people actually see the book that I've created, they feel like, wow, I want to buy this? Not only that, the other question you're probably asking yourself is, where do I put this book so that people can go and actually start buying it? And then the most important question is, how do I tell people about this, or how do I get customers to come and start buying this thing? These are all questions that you need to have an answer to if this business is going to work well for you. Now, to help you to answer all these questions, what I've done is that I've created what's called the Digital Product Breakthrough Challenge. And this is basically a challenge that helps you to launch your first digital products in just 5 days. When I say challenge, what I mean is that you just simply follow the steps over a 5-day period. And then the end result is that you actually have got your ebook that you can sell, plus everything else that you would need for you to start getting sales. As you can see on your screen right now, it's actually a course that you can take over a 5-day period. And over those 5 days, you're going to be learning 5 basic lessons. The first one is how you can find digital product ideas. In case you feel like, okay, Marshall, the examples that you gave are good, but I need more examples. I need other ideas of what products can I actually create. We have got a whole module that teaches you how to do that, and you get access to that on day number 1. On day number 2, we teach you how to package the product. Like I just showed you this example here of what your book cover could possibly look like. This is what you learn how to do. Beautiful designed ebooks or PDFs that when people see them, they feel like, I need to buy this thing. And the nice part about this is that not only will you learn how to do it for yourself, but you can actually learn how to do it for other people as well, which means that it might be another business idea for you as well, getting paid to help other people create their own products. And then on day number 3, I show you exactly how to build your own online store. An online store simply means a website where people can come and buy your products. For example, this is my own online store and I've got lots of different products that people can come and buy. They simply choose the one that they want to buy and then they buy. And that's how I make my money. Then on day number 4, I show you one of the most important lessons, and it's the one where we talk about how to actually find customers. Most people's businesses, they struggle and they die because they don't know how to find customers. But guess what? I can actually show you how to do that. Even if you're a complete beginner who has never sold anything online, you've never made a single dollar online, when you're done watching this training, you will know exactly what you need to do to get your first few clients. And you don't have to wait months. You can actually get your first few clients in a couple of days. And then on day number 5, I show you how to scale the business, which simply means I will show you how to create multiple streams of income for yourself using this whole method. And then you can make as much money as you want going forward. Now, all this is included in my 5-day challenge, which is not only a video course like you see, but it's also a community of people from all around the world who are coming in together. They're asking me questions. I'm answering all their questions. I'm helping them. Lots of them are creating books. They're sharing their stories. Lots of them have started making sales for themselves. For example, here are some examples of some people who have already started this process working with me. And as you can see, this one is saying that just made my first digital product sale. I'm so happy for that. Here's another one who is saying that they posted their first post on Instagram and they made their first sale. Here's another one who made $314 using this same process. And here's another one with 2 sales, first sale, first sale. These are all normal, ordinary people who are making money using this exact same process. These same people, you can easily find them in our map section. And the nice part about our map section is that you can see people from all around the world who have joined this community and are part of it. Meaning that if you actually want someone who you can work with one-on-one and maybe meet up for some coffee or something, you can just simply locate them from around the world. For example, I'm based in South Africa, and there's so many people who are located in South Africa. I can just simply reach out to any one of them, say, let's meet for coffee, and then let's talk about business. So everything that I'm showing you right here is located in my 5-day challenge. And to get access to it, it's just an investment of $97 only. Now, I'm not sure which country you're watching this from, but the reason why I put it in rands, even though I live in South Africa, is because I understand that people are from different parts of the world. You can just convert it to see how much that would actually cost you. What you get out of this at the end of the day is that you will be able to create your first digital product, set up a system to sell and earn passive income, and then your job will simply to start checking daily for the sales that are going to be coming in. As long as you stick to the step-by-step guidelines, you'll be able to start creating income for yourself. So if you decide to sign up today for this, there's going to be a button below this video or a link. Just simply click on that and then you'll be able to register. Now you can sign up for this at any time, but every first week of the month, I actually do these trainings live. Meaning that if you register today, you can go in and access the course material, start watching it, and hopefully you can even start making your first few sales in a couple of days. But on the first week of the month, Monday to Friday, I go live and train people about the material, meaning that you can join those lives, you can ask me any question, and I can help you to build your business live. We'll be doing these lives via Zoom call. So if you've been looking for something that can help you and guide you step by step, that is created by an African, I know how it is in most cases, we always see that it's always the American people who are the ones who are making money, but I live right here in Africa and I'm making money for myself. And I want to show you how you can be able to do the same thing for yourself as well. Once again, just to show you exactly what you're going to be getting, on the first day, I'll show you how to pick your profitable digital product idea. The second day, I'll show you how to package it and turn it into an actual attractive product. I'll show you how to build your sales page or your online store. I'll show you how to find customers, and then I'll show you how to launch it and create multiple streams of income for yourself. So if you're interested, just simply click the button below and let me help you. Let me share my experience with you and walk you through this process of creating your own digital products that will bring you money. You can decide to do this for yourself by watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts or maybe buying some books or something. And yes, if you're consistent long enough, you can succeed. For me, it took me about 3 or 4 years before I started succeeding online. And now I want to make it easier for you so that you don't have to take so much time. You can learn from someone who has actually done all this. So if that sounds like you're someone who needs someone to help them, to walk them through the process, you know what to do. Click that button, register, and I'll see you on the inside. Let's make some money together.